Alright guys, welcome. We are doing another cast today. Alright, this is a cast from the Aureil Stormgate Circuit over the weekend. This is going to be one of the quarterfinals against Gamefriend versus Snoxtar. So we have a Vanguard versus Infernal this time. This one is a best out of 3. So we're going to start with introductions. We have spawning in the upper right-hand corner of the map, we have as the blue Vanguard, we have the real Gamefriend. The real Gamefriend. JXP is also playing in this tournament, but this one is the real Gamefriend. And his opponent, Gamefriend, is playing against Snoxtar today. Very challenging opponent here. He's playing as the red Infernal player. Now, this game, we have a very quick Iron Vault, which is kind of what you gotta do. This is what's been going on ladder recently. A lot of bunker rushes. So you have to be ready for a bunker rush. So that's why we see such a quick Iron Vault from Snoxtar. But as we saw over here, his opponent is not doing the bunker rush, thankfully. But he is fast expanding, so he does not have any ability to make any units right now of his own. But this also is good for him, because look at how many workers he is going to have saturated on both bases really quickly. And Snoxtar, because he has to play defensively, is now just now getting his natural up, which gives a really big economic lead, if I do say so myself, to Gamefriend. He's just going to have his base up and going much quicker. This scouting brute coming in, trying to do a little bit of harassing. He already took out, I believe, 1 servo. He's going for a second one. Trying to utilize the fact that he knows his opponent doesn't have any units right now, because he's going to see when he comes in, when he came in with the brute, the timing of the natural. He knows that he fast expanded, so he knows that he's pretty safe for a little bit. So Snoxtar is going to be able to, you know, make imps do as he pleases for a moment. Doesn't have to worry about too much early aggression. Okay, so Snoxtar's asking why some of the Luminite is red. So he's referring to this. If you guys haven't seen, it might be taken out. So this map might not have the red rich Luminite anymore. I'm not 100%, but I know there's been some talk of removing it to try to make things a little bit more even. Both players have the ability to take it, so they can do that on this map. This one is the Lost Temple of, what is it called? Temple of Lost Gate. And this one is made by Delirious. We saw it yesterday. The different levels on this map, how you expand here, you have the wellspring here. You can actually break down these trees, as we saw MSRM do yesterday, and take the base over here, which is pretty cool. I did that yesterday too on this map. So we have a quick Hellforge. Stormgate is about to go off in about 20 seconds. Looks like Snoxtar is already ready. There is only one Stormgate on this map because, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure 100% why. It's just more fair, I guess, because of the way the map layout is. And you're going to have bases all surrounding the Stormgate anyways if you want to take a third. So just one Stormgate. We have some SCVs, some servos being pulled.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Probably going to use them to DPS and or make a bunker. A lot of people have been making a bunker or a sentry post, as you see right here, to try to just have a defensive spot right here to be able to try to take the Stormgate. But just an overwhelming amount of units, it seems like, from Snoxtar's side. This sentry post isn't really going to do much. There's only 2 Lancers that are just getting torn away. This bunker is about to go down too, and I mean, the lead that he might have had by fast expanding is now just kind of gone, in my opinion. He's gonna lose all these workers. He lost all of his army. He is taking out a couple units here, but I mean, we do have the Creeping Horror now from Snoxtar, so he's gonna be able to use this now aggressively, and he's gonna slow any units that he even is able to pop out. He does have the flak cannon over here, so that is going to be able to do a lot of damage, but he is going to be able to surround it. The Creeping Horror just does so much damage too. Any SCB or any servos coming in to heal, any Lancers, they're all going to be slowed, and yeah, I don't think Gamefriend can really do much here. And the GG is called, and Snoxtar takes game number 1. All right, going into game number 2, guys. All right, game number 2, Gamefriend versus Snoxtar. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of the map, we have, as the blue Vanguard player, we have Gamefriend. And his opponent set up spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map as the green Infernal player, or the red Infernal player, we have Snoxtar. Starting off the same way, quick Iron Vault, just a defensive Iron Vault, not an offensive one. Over here, what do we have Gamefriend doing? What are we doing so far? So we got a couple servos getting pulled, probably just to make that expansion. Alright, we have the quick expansion again. Safe opening from Snoxtar. He knows now that probably if he was getting bunker rushed, he would probably see it by now. So he knows that he is safe to expand. The Brute coming out on the map to scout out what his opponent is doing, and the game will now stabilize. No sketchy bunker rush. We are safe now. Alright, still similar opening from last time. We have the Barracks, Lancer coming out. Brute is on the way to scout. Lancer will probably be done right after the Brute gets there, so I don't know if he's going to be forced into making a bunker this or a sentry post this time, because he was last time. He might just like doing it in general, I'm not sure. Trying to get a surround on this Brute with the servos. Healing up the wounded servo, doing a lot better this time defending versus this just the scouting Brute. Alright, we have a Tribute Pyre over at a third base location. I'm not sure if Snoxtar might be contemplating taking a quick third this time. We have a Conclave. Biokinetic Slab from Gamefriend. A lot of workers on Therium, though. Do want to point that out. Quite a bit. We have 5 workers on Therium. Might be trying to get a quick upgrade. And we have a couple units out. Nothing really going on yet. Both players just macroing up, preparing themselves. First Stormgate will be spawning at about 3:30, so we have about 30 more seconds. I feel like Gamefriend's army is very small for dealing with the Stormgate. We have 3 Brutes, 2 Gaunts, 2 more Gaunts on the way. And the Hellforge, the Iron Vault, another Iron Vault. Didn't see that third yet. Maybe he's just using this for vision and he's going to get it later. Now, is Gamefriend even going out on the map to get this Stormgate? That's the question. It doesn't really look like it. I think he's just letting him have it. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, last time that was kind of his demise, was when he went to try to get the Stormgate. And he probably knows that from last game, maybe it's not the best idea. He knows that Snoxtar is capable of having a significant number of forces at this time. And he probably just doesn't want to risk losing his army and all those servos like he did last time. So just playing it safe, it looks like. And now that base goes down. So get the Stormgate, get the base. That's the plan from Snoxtar. We also have probably the Brute upgrade. Yep, about halfway done. So, not sure if he's going to hit before or after that comes in. Now, we do have just like a really nice wall off from Gamefriend. He's definitely trying to play this as defensively as he possibly can. He is pushing Snoxtar back. Snoxtar looks like he does not want to commit into this, especially with the flak cannon shooting off like that. It's kind of a risky position, especially without the upgrade being finished. He's probably going to back off and wait until it finishes. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like we have a lot of Lancers. Probably going to have some Exos coming out very shortly. And just kind of like a bio ball. It looks like he's trying to macro up, get a third base of his own. Some med techs, just a nice little bio ball. Alright, Snoxtar's backed off. He's just getting his third up, getting it up and going. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I don't know if we're going to have much more interaction until the next Stormgate hits. It is about 5:30 right now. Next Stormgate will be in about a minute. Let's see if Snoxtar actually wants to do some pressure here. So many sentry posts. I feel like Gamefriend is playing very, very defensively. I do not blame him, though. Snoxtar is a very aggressive opponent. As you can see, Snoxtar coming in, trying to do some damage. But that flat cannon, especially getting healed by the servos, it is very hard to take out. Very, very hard. And we have another sentry post going up. So I guess Gamefriend's idea is just turtle up, don't let Snoxtar in. Just do not let him break through this wall and just keep defending with flat cannon, sentry posts, walls, and a giant bio ball. Now, will Snoxtar get a fourth base, or is he just going to wait until after this next Stormgate too? We do have decent amount of workers on Therium, so we might see some big guys coming out soon. We have a Hexen. We have a Hexen, guys. Look at that. We actually have 3 Hexens. So we're going to see some miasma. We do not see this very often. Stylo would be proud.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
I believe by this formation that it really does look like Gamefriend is using that new formation ability, because like I doubt he took that much time to put all those units in line. So he must be one of the few people that's actually utilizing that.
A Stormgate has appeared.
All right. We have the Hexens out. Can we see? There's some miasma. We can see it. I know it's a little difficult to see sometimes. Snoxtar was able to get the Stormgate, and he still has his Faerun alive right now. Still has the Faerun alive. Oh, the Cosmic Drifter. So we're going to see some drop play. I wonder if we're going to see any Hexen drops. That would be pretty cool. I wonder what miasma would do to a bunch of workers. All right. I'm actually a little surprised that Gamefriend's being as aggressive as he is. Maybe he saw Snoxtar's army size and he's not as scared as he once was, and he wants to come and do some damage of his own. He actually has some atlases, which are really strong. But he knows that he has this Comic Drifter. He knows that he can come in and do drops, and that's why he's building some sentry posts in the back of his base right here, because all of his army is out here. All right, here comes the attack. The miasma is going down. He's forcing him to back off. I feel like he's just getting pushed back further and further. I mean, these atlases are really strong, but I think he's going to use this Cosmic Drifter to try to drop onto the atlas rather than in his base. So he might just be wasting his money by trying to build all those sentry posts in the back of a base. Oh, the atlas is probably going to get caught off over here. Ooh, nice drop with the Drifter and surrounding all of the bio units. This atlas just about to get flanked. All the units going down. The Cosmic Drifter here dropping the Hexens in. The miasma going off on the workers like I wanted to see, and they are all just getting annihilated. Yeah, all the workers down. Now it's just taking down all these turrets is what Snoxtar's going to have to do. But yeah, it looks like Snoxtar really powered through. Destroyed all of the defensive structures. Was able to break through that giant wall of just do not enter signs. Yeah, really great play from Snoxtar. And he takes game number 2, which will have him take the series. So Snoxtar takes this series, guys, in this quarterfinals.